I've seen them over towards the big hill there as well. So
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah, this wind is... It's looking like it's blowing straight there at the moment.
We just did a long drive into some different areas. You can see behind here we're in some big timber stuff. Where we'd been hunting before, we'd been more open plains. We came to this area because the guys know that there's some red stag that kind of hang out in here. So there's this long ridge that runs along. We're going to get the wind in our face, walk that ridge, and just see what we see. They know they've seen a couple great stags in here in the past over the last couple of months. So it's way cooler though. I mean, just completely different terrain than where we've been at the last week. We just bumped a group of stags. We can't exactly tell what they were with the wind, so going all over the place in here. We're gonna hop back in the truck, circle way around to the other side, get up high over there, and just see if we can't glass in that way. If we keep going this way, we'll just keep messing everything up down here.
Take that bottom road to the middle road and then
come back around. Might
maybe
make sense. Yeah, and we might see some reds in the creek as well.
Yep.
Oh, we just did a big circle around from where we were out and kind of in the bad wind. We got up high. The wind's consistent now. It's gonna be right in our face as we top over this side. We're checking off to the left and the right for red stags. There's also a chance of a fallow deer in this area, but a lot better to get out of that low bottom just to get consistent wind. There's two that have been hanging out here. That's the bigger one of the two. Let's range on that real quick. 160. We're just cruising the edge here. Looking at the red stag. Ran into a really big fallow buck. So we get set up. He's kind of feet away from us on the opposite hill. you never know what you're gonna run into. We were walking this ridge line here. Tyler's just easing forward and spotted this fallow buck, pretty good one, just feeding away from us. We got set up, shot felt really good. He ran into that big stuff. Didn't come out, so I'm thinking he's laying right down there. Gorgeous Australian fallow deer. Man. Dark chocolate. That's sweet. That worked out perfect. We were actually cruising that ridge line looking for red stags, kind of glassing down. We saw a couple smaller ones, and then all of a sudden Tyler looked up, saw this guy just feeding away from us in the sun. So we got plenty of time to get set up, just had to wait for him to turn, and wow, that's a great buck. They all vary a little bit in color, and this guy's got what I would call chocolate hide. Before we get out here, this ridge runs a long ways. We're gonna hike the top all the way down and just keep glassing down in these gullies. What we've seen so far is the deer kind of, especially this time of day, just are right down there in the shade before they come out to eat the last hour of the day.
Tips of a big 5x5. We've seen this in this area. He's got big crown tops, big 5x5. He just went into the bottom there.
Right up in front?
Yeah, just in front, probably 150, 200 yards.
Okay.
If you slip down here to those ferns, you'd probably be able to shoot up that gully. I'm gonna probably just skirt up through these trees here and stay up high and just make sure he doesn't feed back up and slip out of this other ravine here. So
okay.
I want to loop around, take the stick, just in case.
Okay.
I'll set up here.
Sounds good. I can't see them yet. They must still be right around the corner. The way the hill goes, we can use it as a kind of protection. We're going to try to get to where the end of the ferns are. If I can get there, they're going to be right out in the open. First one, you got him. Lead one, he's going up as soon as he stops. Got him. Just went down. Awesome. That plan worked out perfect. Tyler spotted him up on the hill. There was a group of 3 of them over here. First one looks like a giant. Had to stalk right along the ferns here, and he went straight down. Well, that worked out perfect.
right there.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Thanks, sir.
Must have been down for a midday drink. Well, I'm glad you were able to get down in the bottom by those ferns and get eyes on them before they skirted up here.
Yeah, that worked perfect. I thought they were gonna boogie, but luckily they stopped at the last second when I was getting adjusted. Awesome.
Oh, look at that. It's actually got a little cheater point there too.
That's awesome.
It's beautiful.
Hey,
Beautiful stag.
gorgeous. Australian red stag or red deer. And this is call it 5x5 because he's got two up on top.
Yeah. I'd call him a 5x5. I didn't actually realize he had that point, so he could be a 6x5.
Okay.
Real old deer, so he's gray in the face and the cornets are sunk quite down low on his head.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, we're gonna get him loaded up here, move him down. Of course, Justin wants to move him to a different spot for pick, so get him down in the sun, right, Justin?
Yeah, eventually.
Eventually the sun.
Now that the sun's
got some
behind the
clouds over
clouds.
1, 2, 3. Break his teeth.
I don't think so. No? Oh, look at him.